Welcome to episode 5 in our series on maximizing your borrowing power as an individual real estate investor. Today I will be covering how you can use the Glassbox platform to scale your business by becoming a real estate syndicator. So the first question you might be asking is, what is a syndicator? A syndicator is basically the sponsor of a real estate deal. He or she goes out and finds a property, then raises capital from a bunch of investors to acquire it. The syndicator is the person with the investment plan or vision. And to get people to buy into that vision, he usually has to have some sort of track record. Now, your next question is likely, how can I develop a strong enough track record to become a syndicator? Well, that actually might be a bit simpler than you think. When I get asked this question, I always like to refer back to some words of wisdom that I received from a very successful syndicator in the early 2000s. Now, this syndicator had started from very meager beginnings, always working in blue-collar jobs, sometimes even very low-wage blue-collar jobs, all the way through his 20s and 30s. Yet at the time I was speaking to him, he was probably worth over $50 million, which today would probably be over maybe $100 million. When I asked him how he was able to amass such a large fortune without earning a lot of money in his job or having been blessed with any sort of nest egg from family inheritance, he said the answer was very simple. It all came down to focus. With respect to real estate investment, he said, the business itself is not all that complicated. He said you buy one property, then the next, then the next. You focus on every little detail associated with these properties to make sure they are always rented for top dollar. And before long, people will see what you are doing and actually ask to invest with you. In his opinion, the answer to how you can become a successful real estate syndicator really just boiled down to one thing: focus. You have to start by building your own portfolio with your own capital. And if you remain focused on that, before long, you will have a track record that can support raising additional capital. Now, as you know, at Glassbox, we try to help independent real estate investors get set up properly from the start so that when the time comes, they can seamlessly transition from independent investors to syndicators. Our process, as we've discussed in all the prior episodes in this series, involves setting up independent real estate investors with their own business entity at the start, then getting that entity qualified for mortgage financing through a specialized direct lender, then getting that entity qualified for unsecured financing through a different lender, and finally building an auditable track record that can be logged in the Glassbox portal system. Once you are ready to make the leap to syndicator, you will then be able to open up your own syndication portal on our platform. Through this portal, Glassbox will help you, number 1, prepare all of your legal offering documents, 2, qualify investors, 3, manage your subscription process, and 4, perhaps most importantly, give you the tools to efficiently promote your opportunity to new investors. Now, you may be watching this and thinking, all I want to do is buy an investment property. I don't have any desire to raise outside capital. And that's fine. Becoming a syndicator is not going to be the be-all and end-all for every real estate investor. The idea behind this episode is just to share with you what's possible if you remain focused and you choose to expand your business down the line. Now, I hope you've enjoyed this series, and I look forward to having you on the platform soon. Thank you for watching.